So first of all, where are you guys from?
We're from Texas.
Houston, Texas.
How long have you been in Japan so far?
This is our second day.
We arrived 2 days ago, but it's late at night, so yeah, second full day.
Okay, is it your first time?
Yes.
Oh, so what do you think so far?
Oh, we
we
love
love
it.
it.
The food we've had here has been like
Amazing.
blown our mind.
Why did you come to Japan? What's the?
We're on our honeymoon actually.
Oh, congrats! Wow, nice.
So hello guys. Good. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Good.
Trying to stay cool.
Yeah. So today we're eating tonkatsu. You guys excited?
Super
Is
excited.
it your first time eating tonkatsu? Deep fried pork cutlet?
Yes.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it was on our list. So
Oh, it was on your
Yeah.
list, so you can cross that out today.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's get going and let's go eat.
Awesome.
So here they got pork loin cutlet. That's their specialty. Here.
we'll let you order whatever.
Oh yes, we got 4 of them. So.
Oh,
Perfect.
So we don't have to fight for it.
Awesome. I'm excited.
So I guess he's like the head chef.
No.
When I called him yesterday, he was saying that some of the influencers and some of the YouTubers were saying like they wanted to film, and then they come, and they would just eat for free. And he said,
Oh no.
Oh.
yeah. So he was like really upset with it.
Yeah.
So when I mentioned I'm a YouTuber, he's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. And then I'm like, well, yes, we'll be paying. And he's like, oh yeah, that's okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah. So I guess we can cheers.
Bye.
Hi, thank you for having us.
No problem. Thank you for coming. I mean, that was like out of the blue, right?
Yeah.
That's what we usually do.
Yeah.
We just do an interview and see if you guys are up for it. Okay, so starting from the left, Himalayan salt and garlic powder, olive oil, and truffle,
Oh yeah.
regular tonkatsu sauce. But I believe they make their own, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what is what is that?
Tonkatsu?
Yeah.
The tonkatsu sauce?
Yes.
It's like a
Like a barbecue.
Worcestershire sauce,
Oh, okay.
kind of, but it's more thicker. I think Worcestershire sauce is more liquid,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's more like smoky. Yeah,
So it's ton pork?
tone is pork, yes,
Okay,
that's right.
yeah, because we've had katsu sandwiches, but like,
Oh, okay.
Because it's
Gyukatsu sandwich.
tonkatsu. It sounds familiar to like the ramen. Is there tansaku?
There is chashu, which is pork.
Okay, that might be. I was like, it sounds familiar, but I know it's not the same.
Yeah. So, tonkatsu, it originally started in France.
like the
And
cutlet,
The cutlet style.
fried.
Exactly. Alright, so let's eat. So this is pickles. I think it's yamaimo,
Oh, nice.
which is when you grind it, it gets a bit slimy. So before we eat in Japan, we say itadakimasu.
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 Which means
Thank you for the food. So for the pickles, you can eat it with the tonkatsu later on.
cool.
It should come with rice.
It's really good.
I think it's their own.
Yeah, their own house dressing.
House dressing, yes.
It's really good.
So is cabbage really big in Japanese cuisine?
Cabbage, I don't think it's really big thing. It's just that when we eat tonkatsu,
It's usually a side dish.
it's a side dish, and plus, usually when we eat tonkatsu, we eat cabbage to refresh our taste buds.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So what else have you guys eaten? You guys have yakiniku, sushi.
We want to get ramen. So if you have any
Ramen.
good recommendations of ramen,
Maybe Michelin ramen.
whatever.
Are you guys trying to go to all the Michelin star places?
We honestly, whatever's good, we're good with. If you think of any, we saw like there was this chain ramen that is supposed to be really good, but I wasn't sure.
Skeptic.
I don't know the name, but
Was it red?
Like for one thing we've heard from like social media is that like the like restaurants aren't necessarily optimized for English, right? So most are Japanese food not necessarily catering towards Americans, because really why? It should be American focused. So like for us, there's not like a ton of outside of like TikToks or things that we see of travelers like going. We can find places that way, or the like Michelin guide or things like that. So
if you guys
have like any actual local recommendations,
please let us know.
For sure, yes. オレ流塩
So this is why we can't trust.
Oh, I think I know. オレ
That
流
it's like a
塩
vending machine, I think, and you go and order
Yeah.
it, and then you go and sit and then get. Oh wow!
Wow.
はい。Holy, that's
Excited.
This is. It looks so juicy too, like so moist.
But it also looks like perfectly crisp.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Like great ratio. Is that mustard?
That's mustard, yes. In Japanese, we call this karashi. So it's a Japanese mustard.
全然違うでしょ。
はい、
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
でこれが今こうなってます。油ね。
はい。So that's
こうや
the
って持っ
fat.
てこう。お肉とお肉をかじる。こうやって食べるのはメンチカツとコロッケ。
So you're supposed to be eating this way, directly into your mouth, not the
これ
crust on
は
the
これ
side.
はもう
Okay.
これがギュッとやると肉汁が出ますからちょっと吸ってから食べてください。
はい。
全然違うでしょ。ヒレカツ
全然
は。
違います。Alright.
This is. I feel like it's so crispy. You could do like the the knife, the knife. Yeah.
Oh, can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Next one.
I gotta take a picture too.
Yes. Thank you.
And I'm guessing it's in this little wire so it doesn't get soggy. It maintains the crispiness.
Yeah. This one we're supposed to eat it quick because
Oh, okay.
yeah, this one is fillet.
Oh, nice.
This is loin. So it'll be different. Yeah, he said this one is gonna get dry. Eat it quick. So you guys go ahead. You guys didn't guess. So go for it.
Mustard?
Now you can
Or
eat it
just
on
like
your
that?
own first, and then
Perfect. And this on the side, right? Yeah.
yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Mm.
Fillet.
Oh, wow. It's like really crispy and juicy. Really good.
You're sinking it in.
Yeah, I'm like,
I took a big bite. No, it's like that. It's like really moist and like flavorful, in like in a good way. And that's how I can tell, like, or at least for us, like meats.
So
For me, it also like the crust or the like how it was fried.
yeah, I like the contrast. Like it for me, cooking cutlets, like for something I struggle sometimes, it's getting like that perfect crispiness on the outer side. So this is like, wow, what we aspire to cook.
It's crazy to get that level of like crispiness on the outside, but perfectly cut.
Yeah, not
Cooked
burnt.
in, yeah, like not
burnt.
burnt or not overdone or things like that. And so that to me is just like wow.
Yeah, from someone who's cooked a lot of like, we call it in Latin America, I'm from Latin America. So we have something kind of similar, a little thinner, called milanesa. And every time I try to make it crispy, I usually burn it. So really impressive.
It's delicious.
ございます。
でこれがビーフシチューね。ビーフね。
はい。
でこのソースをこれつけると昔の洋食のとんかつなんですよ。これも一応ソースなんですよ。
ありがとうございます。And you guys got really good chopstick skills.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
my first foray into chopsticks was my friend who I grew up with. When he moved away to Philadelphia, I went and visited him. He went to Chinatown, and I didn't know how to use chopsticks at all. And I just remember sitting there. They didn't have any forks, and I was just struggling. And I just see this, maybe like a 3-4-year-old kid just boom, 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 and I was like, I need to get better. And so from then on,
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
So, this is beef stew, and he mentioned that when you put this with the beef stew sauce, then it'll become Japan's back in the day tonkatsu.
Oh,
Yeah.
really cool.
Now you guys had it just plain.
yeah.
You guys can have each one and see which one is your favorite.
Oh, so all of them you can add. Oh.
Exactly. So you can do like a bit of Himalayan salt, you can do a bit of garlic powder, you can do olive oil only, truffle.
What's your go-to?
For me, I like the salt.
The salt, just
yeah.
salt.
Salt's good.
Yeah, I think
Most frequent sauce.
Yeah, most is like popular in sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's miso soup. So you can eat miso soup, rice, tonkatsu. That's how we eat Japanese food, alternating.
I feel this is so good. There are some meats that I feel you have to like drain them in sauce. But this is so good that you can just eat it with salt, like you said.
You could.
You
Or you can just dip it like
Okay.
just a little bit.
So good.
Oh, that's good.
Oh wow, this is even more crispy. Wow.
I could have this again.
Yeah.
This is really
The tonkatsu sauce kind of reminds me of like a little kind of barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce, right?
Because
A little
it's a little
bit.
sweet. Thank you. This is so good.
It's really
This is
good.
delicious.
Yeah, it's like, well, probably doesn't, but it kind of tastes like a red wine kind of sauce.
Seeps you out.
So good.
And again, you can put this into
The
the
sauce.
sauce and it should taste real nice too. He said.
It's how tender that beef
Yeah, it's
is too. It's
Yeah,
like
it's just falling apart.
yeah, like
Oh, you can really cut it.
Yeah,
Cutting
yeah,
it, I'm like,
with
what?
the chopsticks. Yeah, I want to learn how to make this now.
So far, what was your favorite part of the trip besides eating?
for me, I think it's like how respectful people are. So it's not like just to us. There is a time where a lady came up to us on the train and she's like, "Hey, I hope you guys have like a great trip," as she is exiting. And so like stuff like that is like super cool, but also like the respect that you all have to like
Everything. Like
So
the planet.
the planet,
how
like no
clean it
trash,
is.
how clean it is, like everyone seems to be like working together.
Yeah, that in the US, that's not
Yeah.
the case.
Not the- and it's just
Well,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and how everyone's just respectful of each other and like everyone's different, like
Yeah, I think that, like just experiencing the Japanese culture, like I've always heard how amazing and incredible it is, and experience it firsthand. It's like wow, yes, it's like a different planet.
maybe I think it's because of the cultural thing that
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah.
That could be it.
And the other thing too is there's like no homeless. And I don't know.
Or
Oh yeah, you might not see many, but besides like river.
yeah, we
there's
haven't seen
those.
any.
Really?
Yeah, maybe we haven't been looking in the right places.
But,
Yeah, but I
it's-
think just overall, just for me, just experiencing,
Mm-hmm.
just being here, like it's so different from the U.S. Like even Europe, right? My siblings live in Germany and in Amsterdam, and like even the public transportation is like, it's good in Europe, but it's dirtier, it's smelly. Here, everything's like
or it's like
so-
even you guys think of things even like at the platform, right? You have the gates where it's not like someone can like walk over.
Yeah.
Or you have the emergency stop button if someone does fall off,
Yeah.
which
and that's a
we-
lot of trust in the people
yeah,
to
and
just
we-
have that
we
open.
were talking about that. It's like you couldn't have that
In the
like back
US.
home because you just have
No.
some person just go and smash that button. So it's just like that is like what surprised me is like the trust in everyone and the respect that everyone has to do the right thing is like unparalleled compared to anywhere I've been.
Yeah, it's like nothing
There's-
like I've
there's
experienced
there's
in
no
any country.
comparison.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the easiest. The only level of clean I've ever come close to was in Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, I was like,
I'm saying
no,
and that comes close. I mean, the like no trash bins anywhere is like a
yeah. What is behind that? Is it just like
So-
incentivizing the people to be more conscious about the trash they're producing, or?
No, it's because that back in the day, like I forgot which year, but there were this terrorists that hit nerve gas in train station and also in the garbage can.
Oh, I heard about that
Yes.
attack.
So that's why we got rid of the garbage can. So even like in the convenience store, they put like duct tapes all over it, so that
Yeah.
people can't put like
You could just
and
put
stuff.
like bottles. Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw
that
that.
makes sense for the
Oh yeah, I didn't wasn't sure because I know like in Boston like there was a bombing next to it,
Yes,
so
yeah.
that's why they started like removing a lot of them. I wasn't sure if that was the case. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's what it was. So have you tried the truffle
Oh, it's
butter?
so
it's really
good.
good.
Yeah, I like everything truffle.
Yeah. I want to put this butter on rice and then eat it.
Feast. Are the claw games rigged?
Which one?
Are the claw games rigged?
Oh, the claw games? Yeah.
We spend so much money because we're like, we're so close, one more. And we would catch it and then it would go up and we're like, Dad,
So-
one more
And they
time.
have a sensor. When you try a few times, let's say like 8 times, and then the claw would actually get stronger.
I told you.
But, I mean, you don't know when the 8th time it's
Yeah.
going to be right.
Yeah.
So what you do is, when you go to the claw game machine, they have a little sticker saying that it's easier to get.
Yeah, I've seen some of those.
Yeah, so that's what I usually go for.
Yeah, there was one that like we got it, like it would get it, and then it was like it opened, like it let it go. I was like so disappointed after spending like 15.
And they get us. It was like a gambling thing because we go past and you put your hand in, you grab, you get a free one or buy one get one.
Buy
Like,
one get
let's
one
go.
free.
The
And then we
definition
saw
of it.
someone next to us get one, so we were like, oh, this is possible. We can get one, but we didn't get one.
So how was tonkatsu for the first time?
Oh, it was
Delicious.
amazing. Yeah, it surpassed every expectation. I'm still really impressed by how crispy it was and how like
Yeah, everything was amazing. I liked how we had all the unique, like different things that we could put it in. So from salt to olive oil, truffle, whatnot. And then also, I can't remember the name of this, but it was delicious.
oh wow, yeah, that was
The sauce on that was
melt in
10,
your
10.
mouth. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, oh sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say like the contrast though with like the meat just being just so crispy on the outside and like so it's like juicy and like perfectly cooked in the middle was amazing. That being said, I feel like I have to take a nap after all the food. It was so delicious. You can see I hated it obviously, right? But no, it was delicious.
Yeah, also the sides, like
Sides,
so many sides. And like he said, I love how each bite you could make it so different and so unique because there's so many like options they give you. So would definitely come back.
Yeah, I think the only downside is the fact that I don't think we can get something anywhere near to this quality back home.
Yeah,
So it's one of those things. It's like you just opened our eyes to something amazing that I don't think we'll be able to have for a while, but it is so delicious.
yeah, the
And
bar's too high.
bar's
You
very
can
high.
always come back.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
By the way, what was your favorite out of the Himalayan salt, garlic powder, olive oil, truffle butter, and the sauce?
I'm a big truffle person, so I love the truffle butter, but I also really like just the plain salt. I think you can like really taste the flavor of the cutlet, so I would say salt or the truffle butter.
Okay. What about you?
I go with the traditional salt.
Salt.
Or no, sorry, the sauce. Sauce and the traditional salt would be the two that I kind of went back and forth on. There's a couple times I put the truffle butter with that, but no, it was delicious. Both sauces. I also love dipping it in here too.
Yeah, that was.
The flavor in this was just crazy. It was like super layered and delicious.
Really nice to hear. Hope you guys had a good time.
Yeah,
We had
no,
an
thank you
amazing
so
time.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
ごちそうさまでした
That's what we say. I mean,
ごちそうさまでした
Go see so much.
様でした
Thank you
guys.
so much,
Thank
guys.
you
It
so
was
much.
amazing.